Hi, I'm Carmel. Who's Jasleen?
Hi, I'm Jasleen.
Jasleen. Congratulations.
Thank
to
you.
meet you. So what are you looking for?
I want a red dress.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I ask you what your budget is?
$2,000.
Okay. At that price point, I wasn't too confident that I was really going to be able to find her something. Why a red dress?
Because it's part of my culture.
She is Indian. Her fiance is not.
My fiance, he's the greatest person I've ever met in my life. My family was very accepting of me marrying someone in a different culture because when they first met him, they fell in love the same way that I did.
So what type of a red dress are you looking for?
I have pictures. I want deep red, burgundy, silver embroidery, or gold.
Most of the bridal designers do white.
White is actually what people wear to funerals in my culture.
Panina Tournay has a red dress, but it's $9,000.
Yeah, that's too crazy.
Jasleen wants a big red dress for very little green. Carmel has her work cut out for her.
Well, I'm not going to come up with much of two.
Carmel told me there is no way I'm gonna find you a dress with a $2,000 budget.
What is the top? Like, give you
Three.
Three. Okay, I'll show you what I'll do the best that I can.
Carmel begins her search of the stockroom, limited not only by the $2,000 budget, but also because most designs only come in white.
I'm just pulling the dresses that I know that the designers will do in red.
Faced with a rack of possibilities, Jasleen sees red for all the wrong reasons.
I don't like this.
Okay.
I don't like this one.
Okay.
This is too simple.
Okay.
It looks like Carmel has an uphill battle.
There were only a very few dresses that I could show her.
Now the bride wishes she had more choices.
These dresses are really not exactly like the ones from my pictures.
The dresses that Jasleen pictures are in the salon, but not in her budget.
I told her about Panina Tournay, that she has some beautiful red dresses that were out of her price range.
Jasleen agrees to try a gown that she can afford. It's Carmel's last chance to give her bride all that she desires.
This is one of the dresses that, I want my bridesmaids to see.
At last, Jasleen's party has something to judge.
Oh my God.
Wow. All right, I see the Pope skirt.
Do you like it?
It's pretty.
They just wanted
This
some-
we could do in red.
Wow.
Yeah. Just
I love the drop-down waist.
Yeah, I love the way it's like hugging my body over here. It's form-fitting.
The first dress, I'm not crazy about. I think she would go with something more elaborate.
They like it, but it's not the one. It really isn't.
She said that she liked it, but I think only because she was comfortable with the price.
All right, we're ready for the next dress.
See you in a bit, girls.
Okay.
And then I think that she realized that if she wanted to get the dress of her dreams, she was going to have to spend more. You need to know exactly what your top line is.
I could go 4 or 5. I really can. But
Okay, so then if
yeah.
you could go 4 or 5, that
I
would
can.
be better. That made it easier because it was a total challenge.
Now that Jasleen upped her budget by $2 grand, Carmel has many more dresses in her sights, but the Paninas are still out of reach. She can at least get her into something similar.
But this one is $4,900.
Okay.
You told me you'd go to 5. Are
Yeah.
you okay with that?
I am okay with it.
Jasleen's got more dress for more money, and she's hoping her bridesmaids approve of the upgrade.
Wow.
The dress with the roses, I do love the bodice. It's hugging my body very nicely. Isn't it beautiful, guys?
I don't know if I like the lace underneath.
The flowers with the ribbon, like it looks like they're in a nest. It's a lot. It was just too much detailing, especially on her hips.
Fashion director Randy responds to the red flag the friends are giving this gown.
So what do you think about this dress?
I really like it. I do like this, the satin feel.
The bottom we're not crazy about.
I mean, we could lose a few. We could lose a few if you wanted.
Why am I gonna pay like $4,800 for a dress that I'm gonna chop up? That doesn't make any sense.
You have to love it. Like, it has to make you feel everything that you want to feel on your wedding day. Not just, I really like it, I look pretty. No. I could see it in her face. She didn't love it.
Because it's not in the red. I think that's
Yeah,
what
it's really
holding me
hard.
back too.
Yeah.
What shade of red, though? Did you see, like, the kind of shade of red it would be?
Let me see if Dorothy has a swatch,
Yeah,
okay? All right.
do that.
Carmel leaves to find a color swatch and instead finds Panina Tournay, who is seeing red.
Not the one she has on, that's not yours.
That's not yours?
It is mine. I'm taking it back because it's a copy.
Panina Tournay saw her on the pedestal, and she was a little enraged by the dress because she felt the dress was a copy.
I was quite, I must admit, shocked because it looked so much like one of the dresses that we had in our past collection.
Designers are very, very sensitive about their creativity. And it goes from sublime to ridiculous. There's nothing in the store that we buy that is a copy.
I said, Penina, she doesn't have the money to spend on what your dresses are.
I'm Penina Tornay, I'm worth it.
Oh, I know that. So she said, well, how much can she spend? I said, she'll go to 5,000 tops.
Okay, tell her
Can
5.
we do 5 in red?
She was so enraged at that moment that she said, you know, put this dress on her.
Put this one in red without the beading.
Penina pulled a dress that was $6,700. She said, I will do this without the pearls for $5,000.
Carmel breaks the good news to Jasleen.
Jasleen, this is Penina Tornay.
Hello. Hi.
She's the designer of this dress. So let's put this on.
Okay.
Because this is going to blow away every
wanna
dress
see it.
that you'll ever put on.
Okay.
Wait until you see what your body looks like in this.
Oh my God, I look so skinny.
It's gorgeous.
We're ready. Wow. Jasleen.
If Jasleen's friends like the dress, Carmel can count her lucky stars.
The dress looked beautiful on her. The group, you know, their mouths were all open.
Oh, the back is gorgeous, Jasleen.
Isn't it? Oh my God.
I think this is it.
Say yes.
I love it. This dress, I feel so nice, so sexy, so beautiful.
The other dress was a copy of her dress, which really annoyed her.
And because I saw
bad
you and you're
copy.
so gorgeous,
Thank you very
so I
much.
said, I'm gonna do it.
It was almost like a revenge type of move, I guess. And, well, anyways, it worked out for me. I don't really mind.
Jasleen, is this the one?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I think that when she sees the dress in red, she's going to be jumping up and down. She's going to be so excited.
Carmel may be new to the game, but she's cleverly convinced a bride to double her budget and delivered a deal on a designer dress in red.
It's everything I wanted. How are you? My name is Melanie Terrell. My fiance and I got engaged a year ago. I've known him for almost 10 years, and I'm so excited for the wedding.
Bride Melanie's back for a second appointment after having a change of heart over her first choice. She's brought her mom and her cousin for guidance.
Melanie purchased a gown about a year ago, and she just canceled the dress.
I was getting cold feet, so I have a couple of different ideas. Still keeping in mind the dress from the previous time.
Okay.
I haven't seen it in a year.
Has your price point changed at all?
I would say that it was
it?
about 5,000.
5,000,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
After enlisting the help of fashion director Randy, Keisha heads to the stockroom to pull a selection of dresses, while Randy gets the original gown.
My prediction is it's going to be the original dress she came in and bought.
Randy?
Randy has a cunning plan.
Let's tell her it's a different dress. I want to see, by not telling her that it's the dress that she had already chosen, to see if she would remember the dress. I usually wouldn't do that, but I feel like maybe we need to be a little sneaky. And to see if she had the same reaction.
With the original hidden among the selections, Melanie's out for dress number 1.
The Grecian goddess has not arrived.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what she was thinking.
This isn't working.
No.
Randy stands by his prediction.
It's going to be the original dress she came in and bought.
Melanie's looking for the telltale sign.
We'll know if it has the wow factor if we see my mom do her booty dance.
Okay.
Before the booty dance can make its appearance, Melanie has to first find something she likes.
I just don't think it's you.
Okay.
I'm not really into lace.
It's too, like, pleated.
Uh-huh, there's pleats all over the place.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful dress, just not for the type of wedding I'm having.
After a few lemons, Randy decides to pare things down.
So I walk into the dressing room and there's about 14 dresses hanging. I would eliminate some of these right away. You're not gonna wear this, you're not gonna wear this. This one I don't think is gonna be enough oomph for her. This isn't gonna work, this isn't gonna work. Heavy and bulky for an outdoor July wedding. And I'm not gonna put you in this.
With a pared down selection, Randy's certain she'll soon stumble on the gown.
I like this. This is more like it.
You could make it strapless for the reception.
Does it have two of those?
Just one, it's asymmetrical.
I thought you just didn't put the other one on.
My mom's not really feeling this dress either.
They've hidden Melanie's original selection.
Let's try this.
Okay. It's beautiful.
Unbeknownst to Melanie, she's about to try on her original dress that she canceled 3 months earlier.
Uh-oh. I think I'm liking this.
It blew my mind. Melanie did not recognize the dress.
I might see the booty dance on this one.
Okay, what do we think of this dress?
I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah, this is very similar to the dress that she originally purchased last year. Is the original one, do you still have that one in there?
She's wearing the original one.
I am.
This is it.
This is the original.
This is the first
Wow. They were tricky. Oh my gosh, why did I even hesitate? They didn't tell me that it was the same dress.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah.
This is the one. I
This
love
is your
it.
dress.
This is my dress. I think this is it.
Everyone loves it. Her mother loves it.
Mom's approval means one thing: time for the booty dance.
What can I say? I know what I'm talking about.
Suddenly, Keisha drops a bomb.
Now, when you first purchased this gown, how much was it?
5,000, I think.
5,000 even. Yes, it's $6,300 now.
Is it really?
So the price went up.
Unless
did
you
you
canceled
cancel
it, I
this
don't think
dress?
it. I don't think you canceled it.
Melanie was unsure, and she canceled the dress before it went into production so she wouldn't be charged for the full price of the dress. Unfortunately, the dress has gone up in price since her change of heart.
Wow, I wish they had told us that before we canceled the dress.
Mom is, woo, she is not happy.
With the sale in jeopardy, it's time for a manager and a miracle.
Keisha's face, she's like deer in headlights.
Okay.
As Randy and Keisha flanked Nicole, Melanie and her mom planned their attack.
I don't think we should pay more than...
No, I don't either.
It's canceled, baby.
Canceled.
Canceled.
Absolutely.
That'll be the deciding factor. Because if it's that much more now, forget it.
Nicole comes in for arbitration,
I know that you're like uncomfortable with the price variance.
but Mom is already on the defensive.
When she called, she proceeded in the way that they told her she had to. I definitely was going to make a case that she should get it for the same price.
In today's economy, nobody wants to hear that something's more expensive. Don't shoot me yet.
Because I don't know
Let me
if
work
we
with
could-
you a little bit.
We could go any more than 5.
Not a magician. I can't promise you that it's gonna be $5,000 though.
I really don't think that we could afford the dress at the higher price.
Back in the office, Nicole is trying to figure out if she can lower the price of the dress.
Now it's my job to go back and work the numbers out with Keisha right here. Nick,
You gotta help me, you gotta help me. No, you gotta help me. Don't go anywhere. Where are you going?
we gotta do something. You have to do something.
Nicole sides up to buyer Dorothy for the origin of the added expenses.
You're dealing with money exchange and fabric and cost and labor and things like that.
And the alterations went up as well.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up yet.
Everybody expects everybody else to go out of their way for them, especially during these times.
The dress is how much now?
63.
So 63.
But I can only go so far, and when the store starts to lose money, that becomes a problem.
Even with Dorothy discounting the dress, the new one is still going to cost $250 more than the original.
You know, at that point, you just hope that it is in their price range and they can go for it. Okay.
Keisha continues to needle Nicole.
Say goodbye to the sale.
No, don't say for
Okay.
$200.
Afraid the increase will lose her the sale.
You
I know, but listen,
talk.
Keisha, not for $250.
I mean, I'll
that's-
give her the $250. That's no big.
Yeah, let's do
'Cause
it.
I don't want her to walk.
Nicole's tactic is to go in positive.
I have good news.
Okay, lay it on me.
I'm gonna give you 15 off the dress. It's a little bit over $200 difference. That's it.
I mean, I appreciate you working that out and everything, but when she decided to do it, nothing was ever said about, oh, but guess what, the price has gone up.
The woman just was like, right away did not have it.
That would have been a very crucial piece of information.
I don't think that they were bargaining type people. I think they were just upset over what happened.
As a gesture of goodwill, Nicole throws in a free veil valued at $300.
You're actually getting a better deal than you got on your first dress.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know you were
You
going
are,
to throw
because
the
the free
veil
veil
in,
is
too.
the $300. Oh, I want a double hug. What about you? Come on, I've never been in a blonde sandwich. Blonde sandwich. You are. You got a better deal.
Thank you very much.
Okay? So see, I love it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. High five.
Things work out the way they should.
High five, America. High five, America.
Thank
You're welcome. You're so welcome.
I'm so happy that they were able to work something out. Mom, is that okay with you? I can take a big sigh of relief now.
She just loved the dress twice.
For new consultant Carmel, every day is a learning experience, and her first bride will need her to think outside the box.
My name is Jessica Spanelli. I'm 27 from Yonkers. I brought my mother and my best friend, Sima. I don't know if I'll find the dress today. I'm hoping so.
So tell me what kind of wedding you're having.
A Wiccan fairy-themed wedding.
Wicca?
Wicca.
Okay. She's a Wiccan.
Wicca, it's a nature-based religion. The whole theme is basically attuning oneself to the natural rhythms of nature. The fairy theme is just all the bridesmaids and all the wedding party's gonna kind of dress in a fantasy theme.
Jessica is a unique personality.
So I'm gonna have big fairy wings, so that the dress needs to be able to accommodate that.
Mother has to live through it.
Now, so you're gonna have fairy wings, and what is the groom gonna have?
My fiance is Portuguese, so we were thinking of making him a Portuguese king for the wedding. He's kind of letting me run the show, which is really good.
So you excited?
I am excited.
Okay.
Worried.
My mom is Jewish and my dad is Catholic. They're both kind of finally accepting that I'm Wiccan.
Well, and you want to stay at $5,000, right?
Yeah.
I've never had a bride that was wearing wings on her wedding day.
Unfazed, Carmel goes looking for a wedding dress to go with fairy wings.
The dress has to have a corset kind of top and just has to have room for wings. Are you gonna be a queen?
I'm gonna be a queen.
I want her to dress up for the wedding, and she's a little reluctant.
I just don't want it to be totally like a costume party. I do want it to be as a wedding.
I definitely wanted to make my mom happy with the dress I chose. She's already dealing with the wings.
But it's equally important that Jessica likes the dress.
So, Mom, Jessica's not in love with
I'm
it.
not in love with it, this part of it. It isn't very flattering up here. I don't really think it's gonna go with the fairy wings, so I don't think it's gonna be a good fit for me.
How are we doing? Before you leave, can I meet you? I'm Randy.
Randy and Nicole are keen to get involved, whether Carmel needs their help or not.
It's going to be a fairy-themed Wiccan wedding.
A fairy theme Wicked?
Wiccan.
Wiccan.
The religion Wicca.
She's all into witchcraft and Wiccan, whatever that is.
I'm gonna have giant fairy wings.
Oh, that's
but like a
great.
sexy fairy
Okay.
princess.
You know, I've never had a Wiccan bride before.
Okay, let's see what we can
Let
do.
us go. We'll be back.
Okay. I really love when a bride has a very specific niche that she's trying to fit her wedding dress into, because it gives us a direction to go to. And it's a lot of fun.
But with so many people in the mix, not everyone is having fun.
Without sounding vain, it's rare that I have to go to someone else for an opinion. Randy just went in there, and Nicole just went in there when we've just gotten started, so we'll see. Sometimes when you bring somebody else in, it can be a little confusing.
The race to find a fairy dress has Carmel all aflutter.
If I'm stuck, I would definitely, go to Randy or go to a manager, but generally, I don't really need to do that. There's a lot of people in this mix right now.
She's probably among one of our newer consultants.
So I figured, while he was talking, I would pull a tulle dress.
I think that she feels like maybe I'm kind of taking over her appointment. We've got dresses. If I think of a dress that I think is gonna work, I'm gonna try to bring it in and let the bride see the dress. Hi. We have some dresses.
Okay.
Your dress, can I come in?
Yeah, we didn't even finish my dresses yet.
Okay. Carmel likes to work alone most of the time, so I don't know how comfortable she was with Nicole and I coming into the room.
You know what gets me crazy? It's like we're throwing all these gowns into the mix. I didn't even finish with what I had.
Consultants cannot go airing dirty laundry in front of a bride.
Don't get crazy. Okay.
Take it as any other appointment.
Okay. This situation was actually pretty inappropriate.
So, can I hide?
No offense to you.
If I can zoom in on it, or Nicole can zoom in on it, and pull the right dress in the room, then everybody wins.
I love Randy, but I usually like to work alone.
I don't understand why a consultant would be upset if I help find the dress.
As the tension brews, Mom wants everyone to focus.
It's very important to my daughter to do this. It's not a joke for her.
Carmel gains the upper hand by getting Jessica into another of her dress picks.
I like
here
the top
you
of
go.
This is pretty, but this is too much tulle. This dress has way too much tulle. Too poofy, too simple, elegant for me. I'm a little more edgy.
I was telling her that you wanted to elope when you were 15, and now that you have my permission to elope, you want a wedding.
Now here you are.
This is the dress that Randy pulled.
It's a beautiful dress, but I don't know if it's too classic for me.
Hi, Jessica.
Hello.
What do you think?
It's beautiful.
A
I
little
would
too
like
feminine?
yes, but I need something a little bit more rock and roll.
Okay, so that helps, and it helps me to see you in it.
With the first 3 dresses out of the running, it's a mad dash to find Jessica the right gown. Who will claim bragging rights, Carmel or Randy and Nicole?
I love this, but this is too poofy.
I think that Jessica wants something a little sexier and a little more magical.
And maybe they've found it.
Nicole and I zoom in on this Panina Tournée dress.
It just screamed fairy at me. I don't know.
Perfect for a set of wings.
Nicole decides to step back and lets Randy bring in the dress.
Consultants, they definitely get intimidated. To have us in the room with 2 very strong personalities, very strong.
It's very sexy.
I like that one a lot.
We can be very competitive sometimes.
I'm really good at what I do.
Over who's gonna pull the right dress. It looks very fairy-ish, right? We're always trying to outthink the other to see who's gonna be the one to do it.
Hi.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
I like this one a lot.
This is what you want?
What do we think?
Loves it.
I love it.
Yes!
I love it.
I knew that was gonna be her dress. I knew I was gonna find it. That is the fairy.
I wanted to find the dress that she wanted. What do you think?
I love it. There's lace and flowers hanging, and it looks very, very fairy-like, and I could totally see it with wings.
It is pretty.
I liked the lace, though. The last one was perfect. Fit my personality. It was perfect.
Is this the dress?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes!
Congratulations!
Good teamwork. It is a total high to be the one that finds that dress. I mean, it's all about the pull.
Randy, it's Randy.
The consultant makes the commission off the sale.
That dress is absolutely
I like it.
perfect.
So as long as we find the dress for the bride, we're all a winner because the consultant gets the commission and I get my little trophy of being the one to find the dress. Good teamwork, guys.
Oh my God. If somebody is gonna pull a dress and it's the dress, that's all that matters. And you have to put your ego aside. Do it.
Looks like lesson learned for Carmel.
Hi, Leah. I'm Diane. Nice to meet you, and congratulations.
My name is Leah Feman. I'm 27. Today I have my maid of honor, Kaylin, and my cousin, Becky.
I'm Kaylin. Kaylin, nice to meet you.
Kaylin is my best friend, and I know that she will be honest.
Come on in.
My wedding is soon. It's just over 4 months away. My mom was supposed to come. She couldn't make it today, but because we're getting so close to the wedding, I decided to come to the appointment anyway without her. My fiance, Brian's amazing. I don't think I've doubted since the first time he kissed me that someday we'd be getting married.
Okay. Yeah. And style that we're looking for.
I don't know what I want. I know what I don't want, which is the kind of typical, everything just looks the same.
We're looking for something unique.
Yes, but I think that there is something a little special and different about a wedding dress, and it shouldn't just be that it's white.
It's crucial for Diane to find the right designs in order to establish a strong relationship with Leah.
Yeah,
See
I
how
think that's
different?
Beautiful. Diane just got me instantly and pulled out these amazing dresses. When I said I wanted something different, she understood what that means.
First up is a dress chosen by Leah's maid of honor, Kaylin.
There's one that I really like. Fit the princess element and poofiness, but it also just looked really elegant with the fabric.
Isn't that different?
It kind of turns me off it, actually. I don't think it's me.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Here she comes. This is
This
Kaylin.
is Kaylin's favorite. I think it's.
Oh no.
I think it's awesome. Look at Kaylin. I know. Look at Kaylin.
That's her dress.
It's beautiful. Because it's like so, it's poofy, but it's also like
shows the body.
I really like the
body,
shape
and
of
it's-
it. Yeah.
Dimension.
I think it's gorgeous. I think it looks very high fashion and it's very
Definitely.
cool. But
Beautiful dress.
No, are you kidding? It's beautiful.
No.
Like, seriously, like what's your problem with it?
When it's such an emotional time for someone, render your opinion, but just be tasteful about it. What she said is she feels that she wants something a little more bridal special. I had to defend the bride, and I only know her now for, what, 10 minutes?
Diane continues to play peacemaker between bride Leah and her maid of honor, Kaylin.
Are you engaged, Kaylin? No.
With her mother unavailable, Leah's relying on Kaylin for advice.
What's your problem with it?
But after a showdown over Kaylin's edgy choice of dress, Diane puts Leah into a more traditional gown.
Obviously, I love this.
Oh, do you love this?
Yeah. It's not as different as, I thought I wanted.
Right.
But I'm kind of okay with that.
I could see her face. I mean, she loved it.
I feel like I want to marry Brian. It's easy as that.
That's what you want. See, that's the reaction I want from you.
Yeah. This might be the dress.
Isn't this amazing? And it brought a tear to her eye.
I know, I got a little emotional. Oh, look at that dress. I love it.
Beautiful?
What do you think? That's it? I think it's beautiful. Kaylin? I had such a visceral reaction to this dress, and I was expecting Kaylin to have that same reaction, and she didn't.
I'm just not excited about it.
But that's because it's not your dress.
Right.
My mom would love this one. My mom would go crazy over this one. I knew that my mom would have had the reaction that I wanted her to. And that's kind of what I needed to see. I needed that kind of confirmation. Kaylin, why don't you like it?
I'm just not excited about it.
Does she have to be? Is that a prerequisite for you?
That's for you.
No, and I want to say no, and I mean no, but...
Sometimes there's absolutely nothing worse than someone in the group that brings the appointment down. It's not about you. It's about the bride.
Determined to help Leah find the perfect dress, Diane shows her a more modern style.
It's brand new.
Awesome. Oh, look how fun this is.
Wow. Wow. Isn't that a wow? That's a wow. That's as I said. This combines all of them, right, Kaylin? That's a wow.
It's kind of sick.
I feel sassy. This dress just suits my body. I feel like a rock star.
Well, what do you think?
I feel amazing, and I feel awesome in it. I found 2 dresses, and I love them both. They're both beautiful, and they both make me feel so different. I can't decide which I want. I feel now like I need to not try on any more wedding dresses.
Okay, I have one more in mind. Because this obviously is not your dress.
It's not her dress?
Oblivious to her bride's frustration, Diane's sales push alienates Leah and her friends.
I think Diane was a little bit pushy.
Diane kept bringing me other dresses that I didn't even want to see. After, I need to stop. I need to put jeans back on and kind of think about it.
I think she needs her mom.
Yeah, she definitely needs her mom. I think she needs the mom, not the friend.
I'm getting really
upset.
I'm getting really upset and overwhelmed.
Okay.
I need my mom to, and I know.
Okay,
All right,
Leah.
these are the other 2 looks.
I have a dress for you. You may absolutely hate.
We were talking that she's getting a little overwhelmed.
Okay, that's okay.
I didn't think it would be an issue not having my mom here, but I really think it is. I'm upset, and so I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I need my mommy. I love my mom.
She'll bring the mother back, and when the mother looks at that dress, maybe the mother will cry with her, and she'll know that's the one. I think she knows it's the one anyway.
I'm 27 years old, and I still need my mom. She's my best friend, and I need her here to do this with me. My mom's gonna say, I told you so. You shouldn't have gone dress shopping without me. And she was right. I needed her here today.
Leah eventually found her wedding dress at another store, with her mother and without Kaylin.
Fofi?
Fofi, you got it.
And that's you?
That's me.
And you're gorgeous.
Thank you. My name is Fofi Polus, and I'm from Claremont, Florida. I'm Greek American. I met my fiance through my first cousins who all live in Sydney, Australia. And we just decided to get married there because I have more family in Sydney, Australia. This is Mom.
Oh, congratulations to you.
Dad. My family and I are very, very close.
I'm Eris.
Hi.
The brother.
We always do everything together. It is so gonna be my Big Fat Greek wedding.
What do you think you're interested in?
I have got to check out Penina Tournay, especially one in particular. I found a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gown, and I saw it on an actual bride.
She flipped out. She's like, I have to have it. I have to.
Tell me what it looks like. It's got the one-shoulder flowers, and then it's got Swarovski crystals on the side.
A pro like Audrey knows exactly where to find the gown.
Well, rumor has it that the dress is in this room.
My dad is paying for my dress, and don't really have a budget. We'll just go with the flow, and as a family decide what we're willing to spend. That's the one.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Isn't it fabulous?
This is beautiful.
Let's drop it.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What do you think? Stunning. I felt like invincible in that gown. I felt amazing.
You like that photo?
That's the first time I've ever seen Dad cry. Is this the dress?
Is this your dress?
This is my dress.
Yay!
It looks like a shoo-in.
A high five.
Until they hear the price. $24,500.
I had no idea the dress was $24,500.
I thought that was it. Game over. My dream dress is not gonna happen.
They'd like to make a deal.
Is there any way we can buy this sample you got on the floor here?
They had asked me if they could purchase the sample. I have to get approval for that.
Manager Joan enters the picture.
Hi, I'm Joan. Congratulations. Okay, you taking this piece. It's not, look, the problem with that piece is it's really not up to standards where we want to sell it. There's rips in the lace.
We don't sell dresses like that, but in this economy today, I can't afford to lose that sale.
How could we let you buy something like this?
You take it like it is.
What if we bought it
You just take it.
Yeah,
like
as
it
is.
Right now.
Joan heads back to the office to crunch numbers to get the lowest price she can offer.
Oh, boy. I can use a drink.
Me too. Okay, I don't know if it's going to be worth our while.
They flew in from Florida today just to get this dress.
Let's cut to the chase on this. I didn't want to turn her away, and I didn't want to turn away a sale. If you take this piece, where are you thinking on being? I mean, are you thinking that it's going to be a whole lot less money?
I can see pretty good what it needs to be done, so I thought, let's negotiate here.
My family were Greek, and we truly believe that, you get the best deal for what it is.
So Dad makes a counteroffer.
12.
$12,000, less than half the cost of the dress.
Well, you can't do it. No, can't do it.
I really kind of felt that was not gonna happen.
If they give it as it is for $10,000 plus $3,000 the lace, we take it.
Joan has come up with a massive markdown, nearly half off the dress.
Can't believe she's doing that.
I played. I did.
Too late.
I took my first discount, and then I took it to the next level, so we don't have to play.
So what the total price would be now?
We went to
I don't know. I don't know.
15,520.
As is.
As is.
My mom's a bargainer. She'll try and try and try and try to get the best rate.
I was thinking 13 at the most with a piece of lace.
Can't do it. That would never happen.
It started to look to me like a little bit of a three-ring circus going on.
Don't lose sight that we're taking over a $24,000 dress.
My mom, she believes we're back in the old village where they, traded tomatoes for potatoes.
But Randy is irked by the whole negotiation process.
I don't believe in haggling. I would never, ever, ever go into Gucci and say, can you give me a discount on my suit?
It's not like my mom to agree if she doesn't get her way with bargaining. It's her way or the highway sometimes.
15,520 plus shipping.
fine.
I can't move on it, really. There's not.
That's bottom price, at the door.
It's-
There's no taxes on that as well. Is there taxes on it?
Of course there is. What do I look like?
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
IRS?
Finally, Dad breaks the stalemate.
We're not gonna lose the dress, so we're gonna buy it.
Okay. You happy, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You got it. She's crying. He's happy.
Okay, the good tears.
Beautiful.
Very happy.
Beautiful. Congratulations. All's well that ends well. Fofi gets her dream dress, and the salon has sold a high-end gown.